The word nigga, Nigga, respelling of nigger, typically representing urban African American speech. I mean, that's that's pretty represented urban city like African American speech. Because you know the word oh, I didn't I messed that up, but it's alright. The window isn't all that great. Haha. No, but the word Nigger, nigga, it's a very derogatory term. But let's be honest about this. Respelling or a derivative, right? Because there was a lot of heinous crimes. Slavery happened in America. Black people from Africa, you know, and the word nigger, what I remember was called negro. You know, it meant black person. The Spaniards, conquistadors, were the ones that, with the Portuguese, but traditionally, conquistadors were the Spanish, the soldiers, warriors that brought the black African slaves to the United States in the slave trade. And, they were Spanish, they spoke Spanish, Espanol. So they called them Negros, the Negros, and Negros were charged like a property. If they died, and there was a loss for the salesman, right? Because it was a property. Eventually, they figured out how to not let them die in a ship or drown them. Yeah, yeah. It's a very dark, grim history. No reference to the black color of the people. Dark tradition means grim, the devil, no light. Yeah, it's a metaphor. It really is. That right there is a very heinous word. It is used by traditionally black people. And a lot of people that I met that I was comfortable using around was Spanish people, Latinos. Not Spanish as traditionally from Spain. Maybe one, but I don't know if he used it or not. It was people from here, from the United States, and I'm from New Jersey. And I was called a white boy if I didn't use that word. Because it's a cultural thing. Except, I'm around those people and I do use that word. But usually when I get heated and angry, and I call black people that. I get angry, like, fuck you, nigga, and I say that. But it's a derogatory term. It really is. Even though you change the spelling and you attribute a context of like a person, the guy, my friend, my nigga, my dude, my friend, it's still derived from a very dirty, dirty word, you know. And let's be honest about this. If you think that a word, cured the word nigger, you feel much better about the word nigga. I mean, maybe. I know the whole history about that. But what does it take for generations and centuries to be use that word, and then it just comes up to the word nigga? Like, does it really make you feel good, or you just degrade it to the point where it just became known as significant as a black person living in the United States of America? I mean, in Africa, they're like, oh yeah, we're niggas, right? Honestly, when I hear the word niggas, no, the first thing that pops to mind is a black person. When I first came here, I was called a white boy in third grade, and I didn't know that word. Well, you're a black boy, you're a Spanish boy, you're an Asian boy, and I said something like that. I still don't understand it. Why do you have to refer to me by the color of my skin? You know, I mean, why is that we have to resort to that? Because I'm corny and I'm lame. I'm not. I can be intelligent. You know, and I'm not gonna go to the stereotypes or anything like that. But I can be when I'm around two people, I can be myself, and I can adapt. I really can. I really can. But I the thing is, like, there are people that do use that word, and I get it. Some people that just one of my, I don't know if it's true or not. I really don't. But I do watch a lot of interviews and martial artists. I'm not gonna give his name out, but and not just martial artists, actors, and there were artists, and there's some people that aren't that famous, but very few black people that are famous or not will refrain to use that word, and I understand it. You know what? Because it is a derogatory term. It is, and I always knew that. It's just that I'm always caught up when there's people that use it, and I get it. But it's like, do I like it? No, I don't. When I hear like someone talking about white person, yeah, that nigga right there, he said this, and I get it. I'm not offended that he talks about white person, use the word the N word. But it is a form of history that is repulsive and is whether you misspell it and whether you change the context of it because you think it is positive when the context you use it, it is derived from the biggest horror inflicted on people to know for centuries. It's disgusting. And you know what? You will never change the United States of America. You won't. And yeah, there are people that are offended by that. Of course, a person of color, if I say it, I have to, I didn't mean it like that. And they're like, no, he don't care. Well, he should care. If he doesn't care, well, it's all right. I get it, but I still gotta say something like that. Because it's slick one, I mean in a negative term. But it's like I felt too comfortable with it. I don't like that stuff. I really don't. I don't. I don't like using the word spick on a heathen or someone that is very ignorant and is classless and degrades me as a faggot, even though he put my humanity down. I don't like myself to stand to his level because he don't speak no English. Even though I could just degrade him and say him, well, you're obviously unintelligent and you came to our house and you asked my family to give you $800 for something you should have taken care of. Who are you? Why you do that? But I did lose my temper when I said that. It's not about that, just that we use words to a certain degree. Context is everything, but history has a lot to do with it. Because the people that were called the other word suffered tremendous degree of pain, and those people that children born for decades and centuries that it didn't have the luxury that we have, and including black people, they didn't have the luxury. There's a lot of people that they don't care about that either. I do. I really do. Because as inhumane those people are, they want to degrade me, and the police department, yeah, I'm not like you. I would never want to enslave you or your children. I just hate the fact that you hate me for things I didn't do. And there's a lot of people just love to hate. But it's like would I degrade them as a guinea? I did, and in front of Watts Hotel, and they didn't seem to bother or angry about that. I understand you people. You should be angry about that. Because if you call me a Polak, I'm a Polish person, but you're going to dump Polak. P-O-L-O-C-K. You're ignorant, but it's like you degrade my humanity as a white boy or you're a faggot. It means like homosexual. I have no identity. I'm not a man. I'm not masculine enough. I'm a bitch. I will take an offense to that. I will. Including pato, like my so-called Latino neighbors called me. Of course I'm gonna take offense to that. What did I ever do to you? Besides you being an ignoramus and an evil, inhumane person. And I stood up for myself and I told you were wrong. I don't play by that. Yeah, those people are right. But it's not like it's not gonna be a word police. You shouldn't use it. You should be detained. It's just that certain people, when you use the word, yeah, nigga, the fuck, it just makes you look very ignorant and retarded. And you could have anger issues, a good problem. I get it, but you degrade yourself as well by using the word. And I get it. It's in the fact that I said urban African American speech. I mean, I get it, but I said a lot of worse things than that nigga right there. I get it when you're angry like that, and I don't like myself for that. I really don't. I don't want to be associated with people that use that word either. I really don't. I'm not into that. I'm not gonna correct you and tell you that I'm not gonna be corny little white boy that gives you the definition and shit. Because I'm lame. I'm a cornball. I'm not into that. Yeah. That name means negro, black person, is derived from that for centuries. Even though you change the spelling and the context, it translates to a pain of the black people that your descendants went through. It really does.